Starscream is his name over on Insta. And the two of them, JDA and Starscream, oh man, it's so fucking good. I will go ahead and, I don't know. Yeah, we'll get rid of the little mad JDA.
Why did the Supergirl actress dress like a dude at the event? I don't know, John. Why did you beat your wife?
Oof. All of those years of Thomas Royal Up retweeting this document finally fucking paid off, man. We all owe a true world of thanks to SWC and Shitty Web Comics and Thomas and his brother Patrick for keeping this alive.
Don't worry, we'll wait. Oh, y'all need to stop. Tell me I go on Twitter and I see this, right? Just want to take a second to thank all the followers, the wife beaters talking. And I just go under the post. Bro, every one of his newest fucking posts is just this screenshot, bro.
It's so
I've
good.
been losing my fucking shit.
It's
like
so
even like screenshots
good.
of my video. I'm fucking crying over here. Every fucking one of them is just, you cannot make this shit up. It's just screenshots. It's either my video or the screenshot of the court order.
It's so beautiful. Come on.
Bro, Phineas liked my shit, and I was tweaking about that. I'm just like, bro's on some, just wanted to take a second to thank all the followers. You barely got any. Yo, this one took me out. Yo, hey, John definitely wears white beef. No, but real talk, all jokes aside. I'm just sick of right-wing grifters, dude. Like, yes, grifters, no matter who, are bad. Like, grifters as a whole are shit, but just like right-wing, they're complete hypocrites. They don't stand on their own morals, and they complain about fucking anything. Hey, John. Hey, John, how you doing? How you doing? I'm doing amazing. I saw that you saw my video, and your response was very interesting to me. You said, I actually appreciate lefties lying about me on TikTok. It gained me a lot of followers. Thanks. And James Gunn's Supergirl movie is still going to be a bad movie. I found your response interesting. First of all, I know that right-wing grifters like to be cocky, and they like to, hype themselves up and take little...
I love that picture of John. He looks like a little munchkin in his little MAGA hat. Yeah. I think this was a bit more than JDA was prepared for, to be honest. This guy has a pretty big following. These videos, like one of them got a few 100,000 views. I think in total, his JDA videos probably hit about 1 million views total.
Tiny little pinches, like little tiny jabs, but let's not pretend I don't mog you in every single category. You're not in my league, first and foremost. But let's get back to the actual point. I like to be petty too. Let's get back to the actual point. But I found your response really interesting, but let's check on that. So pay attention to the names on the case. This is public information, by the way, that you yourself, the viewer, can verify for yourself. Look at the names: Samantha de Arroz versus Jonathan de Arroz. Okay, that's you. That's you, right? Now, there's a Samantha de Arroz that has a deleted Twitter account, right? Back in joined April of 2009. Look at the tweets real quick. You got John for Congress. You got like they're just talking about John for Congress, right? That's John, right? Now, why is that important? Oh, it's because you tried running. You tried running.
For those of you who forgot.
Back in 2009.
He then used his child as the excuse for why he had to drop out of the race. His kid has cystic fibrosis, and so he used his child's health issues as the reason for why he was dropping out, and then got mad that somebody, quote, doxed his kid's name even though it's in the news article, because John told the reporter his kid's name.
Interesting. Now, not a lot of you, but I did see a couple of you that said, well, did you guys notice that depending on who posts, you know, the case, that there's different days? Well, that's because there was multiple. So the first one was on June 21st, 2023. The first hearing, I should say, right? And then the second one was August 10th, 2023. This is public information. I'm gonna put up this stream right here. It tells you how you yourself can go and verify this information. Again, this is all very public. But John, I just think it's very interesting. I'm not the first person to call this out. I want it to be known that I am not the first person to call this out. I'm not the one that discovered this. You know, all I did was talk about it. Well, briefly, it was a 6-second video. But what I find interesting is when you've been called out about this before, you either ignore it or you give like little, I'm saying this very loosely, like non-existent, funny responses like, oh, haha, these leftists, these liberals, they're lying on me. I would think with allegations as serious as this, you would want to, you know, pull the receipts to clear your name. I mean, I know I would. If I knew I was innocent, I would be doing everything to clear me of my innocence, because I'm like, whoa. Also, for the people bitching, talking about well, Starscream didn't give a valid critique to what he said. He just brought that out of nowhere. Sweetie, he was complaining about a woman wearing a suit to an event. I don't have to give a respectable critique to that. There's some opinions where it's just so dumb, you could just like, fuck no. Doing tricks on someone that has a DV case like your Erica to JD. Anyways, I also want to point out that there's people in the industry that have told me about you, and it is not good things, John. It is not.
I went mega viral.
I wonder what, I mean, it's got to be some authors, maybe, right? Like, Larry Carrera like, hates JDA, and I know I always slaughter dude's name. It's weird in Portuguese, and I have trouble with it. But yeah, like, he hates JDA with a passion. That whole sad puppies thing. Like, JDA literally just pulled the same playbook he always tries to pull, only this guy had a much bigger reach. Usually it's like, it's nobodies like me, you know, that John can just completely ignore, and he never has to face it. But, you know, I think John did what John does and just soldiered on, right? Because he's still going. It doesn't look like it's affected his views, but my God. Listen to this,
Talking about
man.
Supergirl this last couple of days.
I woke up wanting some ass. Yeah, you're welcome for that, by the way.
Yax doesn't like me because I get reported and mass reported a lot over there. Same with over here. It's just what happens when you call out the culture war all the time. And
No, John. People don't like you because you be throwing stones from glass houses, and you got a whole DV case. And in almost 3 years, you've done nothing to disprove it, which makes you look even more sketchy. Like, literally, I'm starting to get more people that are, like, riding this dude on some, well, what was the relevance of bringing that up? Yeah, if you have a glass house, you shouldn't be fucking throwing stones. It's not a hard concept to understand. Like, he be out here complaining and bitching about the smallest, dumbest shit. Oh my gosh, Millie Alcock wore a suit at the Supergirl. Who gives a fuck? I don't know, man. I don't know what just me. Women look hot in suits. You see what I'm saying? By the way, John, this one might be too small for you, but I have a spare if you need it.
with this mega viral, I've drawn the ire of like the leftist
Mega viral.
James Gunn stan following the corporate accounts and the like. And I guess they felt the need to defend this multi-billion-dollar
What
mega
is a
corporation that's
mega
gonna be
viral?
bought by a worse name.
No, John, you're complaining.
Merry Christmas,
John,
Chris Stanley. You have
You're
a great
bitching
night.
about the actress wearing a suit. Like, bro, James Gunn ain't even directing or writing the fucking movie. Do you guys see what I mean? Literally yesterday, the last video that I made, I said that it was strange that he, in 2 years, he's never tried to disprove those allegations. And he always, and I predicted this, that he always is on some, yeah, the guys, liberals, the lefties, am I right? You know I exist! You know I am inevitable when it comes to this shit! And I know someone's gonna say, Starscream, it's very clear that, you know, he's trying to capitalize off the clout you're giving him. He's barely getting any fucking followers. Like, this shit is not in his favor. People need to be called out. Grifters need to be called out. I am sick of right-wing grifters always complaining about the dumbest shit while also having a lot of skeletons in their closet. I'm so sick of that shit. I ain't putting up with that shit. If that makes him happy, it ain't gonna be for long. I'm aware that he's probably getting a high off of the numbers of how many people are viewing his account, sure. But it's not in his benefit. Y'all need to, like, understand that. Moral of the story, don't throw stones from glass houses. You will be called out on it, and while people might bitch and say, oh, that's kind of extreme, who gives a fuck? Who cares? Aside from that.
So yeah, actually, I believe that Warhammer 40K ripoff is what got him the boot from Kickstarter. Pretty sure that's what originally got him taken off. So.
Y'all have a great day. I gotta go to the gym. Also, his goons trying to talk shit.
And I've been through this cancel stuff before. Like, I mean, yeah, this one's pretty overwhelming because this is the biggest one I've ever faced. I gotta say, because I guess this TikTok guy's pretty big.
Boy, he said that TikTok guy. You know who I am. I'll take Starscream. I'll take Julian. I'll take Julian. Say my fucking name, John. I can hear the.
Well, you know, John's not going to give you a Julian because John doesn't speak Spanish. And then this one.
Hearing your voice. Anyways, what's this? What's this? Let me see. You committed 18 violations.
This tweet, man. This is part of the reason why we're still dragging into this and how it connects. Fucking connects with Liam of all things. So Liam tweets this out. And he reads it, so I'll continue playing.
Of fair trade law infringe on intellectual property, engaged in libel, fabricated fake news, and conspired to ruin someone's marriage, friendships, and career, all because several years ago, this individual, you can't see at the top, a conquest manga, because you had your request to appear on his show get denied. This is like an even sadder origin story than Vox, except you're nowhere near as cool as my fucking kid.
Yes, it's a sadder origin story than Vox, only it's not true. Like, I read the tweet, man. I went to Twitter, I read the tweet, and it was all just your typical, it was all the same shit Liam says, only in tweet form, and most of it was like lies and exaggeration. This poor guy used Liam's tweet. Sorry. You probably shouldn't have done that.
You had his address doxed. You had the doxing of his grandmother. Interesting. She was targeted with a swatting incident to the point.
I'm the one that doxed Grandma's gas station. I believe it was Ein or Prime that actually doxed Grandma on Kiwi Farms, not JDA.
Where it led to 3 ambulances being sent to her home. Oh, I see. Y'all can pause to read real quick.
Granny was never swatted.
What's crazy about those videos going viral, John, is that a lot of people in the industry are reaching out to me. A lot of people, and people not even a part of the industry,
Heather
just know you,
Antos.
telling me about you. You see, Heather Antos is one of those people that you spent the last 8 years stalking and harassing her, both in person, online, to the point where she needed security at the San Diego Comic-Con. And me and her actually had a conversation. For those of you who don't know, this is the co-creator of Gwenpool. Absolutely gorgeous human being. If you have IG, go and show her support. John, I also discovered that you're banned from several conventions specifically for harassing women. You also made false allegations against Heather, saying that she was an Edo and a groomer because of art that you didn't like. John, tell me why I have people like this. This isn't like I'm keeping their privacy hidden, right? Because I don't want to, whatever. I asked Heather for permission. Like, the people that I am showing, I did ask for their permission. And tell me why people are just telling me that you're just not a good person. Jonathan, I think it's absolutely insane. You're trying to play it off. Oh, well, I got 200 followers from this clout on TikTok. Buddy, I got over 14K from this whole thing. Like, literally, almost 21 mil on TikTok, 7.3 on IG. You just mad that Supergirl noticed me and not you. Well, she did notice you, but thanks to me. John, if everything I am saying was false, you could have done something about it. But you can't and you won't, because there's not a damn thing you could do about it. I would love to see how his little defenders that have been bitching in my comments, how they're going to defend that. I still think it's insane that you haven't denied anything that's been said against you, even though, well, hold on, you did try to be like, the left is making lies about me.
Merry Christmas, Spirit Jr. How are you tonight? And I'm sorry, I got rid of a co-host. I like doing this by myself. Way more fun. I'm also not going to play the rest of his. This was like it's a 20-minute compilation. We're about halfway done. The rest of it is some like lame fan of John's telling John he should sue dude like for defamation. And the problem is, okay, now I have no idea if John beat Sam. I don't know. Maybe she just walked into an armoire. I have no idea. I just know that they were going through a divorce. And I don't want to be defending JDA. I don't. But they were going through a divorce, and a lot of divorce attorneys immediately tell you to go ahead and say that there was violence. So it's possible that that's what John was up against. I don't know. I don't talk to Samantha Delarose. And unfortunately, I don't think she's going to be joining any Big Daddy streams anytime soon.